Hello everyone, it's JJ and I welcome you to this new video. Today we're going to talk a bit about the tripod of the future, the support of the future. It's from the brand Jiso and it's the MacBook Pro. Imagine the OmniGrip as a tripod or a grip you can hold in your hand like a selfie stick. This means, well, it's a stick and you're not actually holding your phone, right? But there is, of course, a magnet of the MagSafe type for your compatible phone or with the small sticker they provide, okay? At the back, there are small LEDs. It's great for lighting up a bit of what you want to see, okay? But what if I told you that the magnet is also cooled with an incredible cooling system and everything? Wow, already. That's already almost 3 good points there. With a small handle underneath, okay, which connects to a battery to power the LEDs a bit, but also allows you to power the SSD that you can put in the handle. You're thinking, oh yeah, that's pretty good. What if I told you that in addition, you can add a mount, a side mount, where you can, for example, attach a microphone and connect it directly to the handle with a jack plug. Seeing products in photos is good, but seeing them in videos is better. So clear your mind and explore our entire tech or smartphone site. Let's start with the contents of the box. Inside we will find our handle, a USB Type-C to USB Type-C cable, details concerning the SSD, 2 mounts to set up the microphone, and a small pouch. Oh yes, we'll also have a MagSafe sticker, a magnetic sticker that you can put on your phone if it doesn't have MagSafe, or on your case, you stick it on the back, it will allow you to detach. Yes, that's kind of the point. Well, as you can see, it's really the selfie stick of the future. So when we take a closer look, on the right side of our grip, there is a 3.5mm jack input so you can directly connect your microphone. Yes, indeed. On the left of our handle, there's a USB Type-C port for data. I mentioned earlier there's an SSD we'll discuss later, so you need to connect it properly to your phone. At the bottom, there's another USB Type-C port, which is actually for powering the battery inside the handle, which seems obvious. On the right side of our handle, there's a USB Type-C port. Underneath the handle, there's also a threaded hole to attach a mount, a pole, or whatever you want. It's quite precise. At the front of our handle, there's a screw to attach the 2 mounts. Yes, because there are 2 sizes. I've seen that there are 2 sizes of microphones, so you can use the one that fits. So you insert the screw, and then you attach your microphone with the jack on the side. Awesome. Well, one of the huge advantages is that when you open the handle, there's a slot to insert an M.2 SSD. Yes, so if you want to directly put large files on your phone or transfer them, you can use M.2 SSDs. They come in all sizes up to, I think it's 1 terabyte, maybe even 2 terabytes if you have the budget. This allows you to add memory if needed for those who record video files in ProRes, for example, and find their phone storage insufficient. It helps to offload some of your memory. So, I looked at the technical sheet and it clearly states that our M.2 SSD slot supports up to 2 terabytes with transfer speeds up to 10 gigabits. The NVMe and SATA disks provide a perfect smooth solution for extended shooting, while the SSD is not included. You will purchase the one you prefer. Well, let's talk a bit about connectivity. Yes, it's only USB Type-C, so for iPhone users, my iPhone 14 Pro Max is out of luck since it's Lightning. However, if you have the new iPhones with USB Type-C, it's all good. For example, on my Samsung, there's no issue, obviously, as it uses USB Type-C. On top of our device, there's a magnet that allows you to attach your phone, which is really quite practical because then you can easily adjust it since it's magnetized. Plus, the magnet is quite strong. It holds really well. If you have a MagSafe case with a magnet like on iPhones, and as we saw, for example, with Picata on our code on the Samsung, you put your case on it and automatically, well, there's the magnet, which is nice. Otherwise, there's a sticker they give you that you can put on your case and attach it. It's kind of the same thing. But you will have noticed at the back, there's also a cooling system. At first, I thought it was just a little fan to cool it down. But no, there's actually a cooling system with a cooling plate. And the plate, it's really cold. They claim it can lower it by about 50 degrees. We are talking about the phone's temperature, which tends to rise quickly. So if you can lower it a bit, that's great. So let's see about that. When you record videos or do something, your phone inevitably heats up. But with this cooling effect at the back, it naturally lowers the temperature. This allows you to shoot much longer videos. That's awesome. So you can make ultra long videos and add an SSD. Your phone won't overheat. So, for good videos, you can position the microphone towards yourself or towards the person you want to record. You have a mount that you can attach with a small screw and you fit it onto your phone. Or you use the small or the big one as you like. You can directly attach a microphone again. The advantage of the support is that it's a vibration-free support, much like the high-end phone microphones. With Rode or other brands, you attach it there, and the advantage is that yes, if we connect it to the phone, you have a jack input directly in the handle, and since your handle is connected to your phone via USB Type-C. And yes, you do, with all that, you're thinking, well, I've got the microphone, I've got the SSD, it's magnetic and everything, plus a little light. So you can set it to warm or cool. Warm means you have a light that's a bit more yellow, and cool gives you a light that's a bit more white. Which is a bit more yellow or cold, you've got a light that's a bit more white. Once again, you have 3 settings directly on the handle since you have an integrated battery. So it provides some lighting, which is quite nice and can really be useful. Now, let's talk a bit about the battery. An integrated 6,000 mAh battery that gives us up to 2.5 hours with everything maxed out. That means you still need to power the SSD, of course, you still need to power the cooling system, and you still need to power the LEDs. So naturally, they had to include a battery. I think 6,000 mAh is quite good. Seriously, so who is this product for? Everyone will want it. They indicate it's for content creators, video bloggers, YouTubers, and TikTok creators, obviously, whether you're in personal mode like that and all. The problem with phones is that you never have enough memory. So then you think having the SSD is cool, plus it heats up, it cools down, and the microphone, I think there's one that it includes. He also mentions photographers. Many people increasingly film or take photos with their phones. The issue is using a tripod, putting it on standby, making adjustments, and yes, it heats up. The higher the resolution you want, and with new phones take high resolution ProRes stuff, so the photos are very, very large. You might worry about losing them, but you can always back them up on the SSD like this. Plus there's the little lighting, everything is fine. Well, they say it's for all technology enthusiasts. I would say it's for all the geeks who will watch and say, wow, GLG, this is really the grip of the future. It has everything one could hope for. Maybe it's too much for some, not enough for others. No, it has everything you could wish for. Not adding more for those who work and need to make videos and photos like that, who obviously need storage, and especially those who need their phone not to overheat and say, I'm too hot, I'm stopping, like the iPhone does when it's charging and then pauses. Well, no, when you're on the job, this can be good. There are plenty of good things, and for everyone who uses their phone daily, you know, you received it, you received it. Your small gimbal, even just to place it on a table for videos, you know, it can at least cool down a bit. And you can also store your photos, videos, and content on the solid state drive. Plenty of solutions. As for the pros, I really listed a solution when they announced 620. Yes, the gimbal, the magnet, the LED, the cooling. Then we also have the grip and also the SSD, the mic mount. So there you go, 630. Regarding the drawbacks, well, it's only USB Type-C. When I tried it with my iPhone, I thought they included a cable, but no, it's not provided yet. However, the new iPhones theoretically have USB Type-C as the standard, so for computers and everything, it's just USB Type-C, not Lightning. At the same time, I also need to move on from Lightning. And finally, I don't have the price yet. The product hasn't been released. We're looking at something new. You'll get the price. I'll put it directly in the description, along with any promo code, all of it directly in the description. So what do you think of this product? You can tell me in the comments. What do you think about this tripod, this hand grip, and all that? For you, is it really the OmniGrip of the future that integrates all the technology you could hope for? Let me know in the comments how it is. As all thumbs are allowed, you gave the video a thumbs up or you didn't and gave it thumbs down. That's up to you. Subscribe so you don't miss my upcoming videos, and we'll meet again in a few days. Bye bye.